after rewatching last night and looking at some things online, I kind of figured out what my major mistake was. First of all, not using my focus. And second of all, should have been targeting a different area of the Guardian than the party was. So let's see if maybe this time it works out better. If not, then I may have to not do this DLC anymore. I'm just gonna pause real quick to turn down the TV a little bit. Well, that wasn't too bad, but am I seeing this correctly? Is Varric actually inside of that thing? Oh, that's right. He's actually inside of it. Now I see why, because they should have enabled even ground. Yeah. No, I would not do that one. No. No. I want to see what those two do. The rest of it, no. I just want to see if those two will change this fight at all. If not, then forget it. No, no. No, they'll scale to the same level, so never mind. No, that's Cassandra, never mind. Wait. If Cassandra's over there, then where the hell is Solas? What the fuck was he doing over there? Damn it! This fight could take a while. I'm just saying. Shite. Jesus. 148,000 damage for that. Oh, wait. They're all the same enemy. Interesting. But the lyrium cluster is it, but look at these. These rock flails have... Oh, interesting. That's interesting. If I can manage to destroy one of these rock flails, that could make things a little interesting here. Although this fight may take a while, and if you get bored watching this fight, I don't blame you. Shit! Okay. That rock flail's at rock flail's at half health. Lyrium cluster's not too bad. That one's not doing too bad either. Ooh, okay. I'm just thinking if I can eliminate these rock flails, then I wouldn't have to worry about too much. So, yeah. just have a feeling this battle is going to be very long. Good. I've almost eliminated that one. Yes. Yes! Okay, one of the major hazards is done. One rock flail down. Oops. That rock flail's almost gone. That rock flail, Good. Good, because eliminating that rock flail means that I could potentially revive those two, but if I get rid of all three, then I don't have to worry about them at all, and I can focus on the Guardian. There we go. There we go. Ow! Yeah. Alright. Good, almost gone. What the fuck? Motherfucker revived it. Shit. Well, so much for reviving Varric. Wait. What's that one he's got locked to R1? Eh. Why can't I change that? Wait. Why can't I get him to use that ability? Ah, damn it. I was hoping I could get him to cast Revival to get Cassandra and Varric back, but it doesn't look like he's gonna do it, so... Damn it, he keeps reviving those flails. Oh my god, this battle's taking a long time. Sorry, but God, I need a break. I was not expecting this fight to take this long. This is ridiculous. This is one of the reasons why console gaming is slightly inferior to PC gaming, because if I were playing this on the computer right now, I could basically cheat. Essentially, I could cheat and just find a way to do it and enter into God mode. And then, but can't do it on console, so. I feel better now. Okay. Damn. Ay, 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 this is gonna be a long fight. Damn. Oh, fuck me. I was barely on the edge of that when it popped off. Are you fucking kidding me, game? Damage? Come on! Why does this thing have to have 148k health bar? I don't even give a shit if it's a boss or an elite. That's fucking ridiculous. And that's half the reason why this damn fight's taking so fucking long. managing to do much damage to it either, and that's half of the problem too. Fuck. No, it's still gonna do it anyway. Damn it. As long as I stay in stealth mode, I think I'm good at not being targeted by anything. Come on. Damn it! There's some fucking stealth mode. Are you fucking kidding me? Why does this thing have so much fucking health? I don't give a shit if it's a boss or not. That's still a ridiculous amount of health. Oh, there's like literally nothing I can do right now except to wander around. Holy shit, that was close. Damn it, it targeted the flail that time. Son of a bitch! God damn it. Oh, forget that. I don't know what the fuck to do. This is literally the third time I've tried this boss fight and got fucked. Damn it. I mean... Oh, why the hell do I need Blood Lotus? No, I did get the increased healing on both of them. Well, I can't do anything from a potion standpoint, but... Ah, fuck it. Three attempts, 3 failures. I don't know. I'm just gonna... I don't know, I guess I'm just never gonna finish the Descent DLC, or at least not until like gain a shit ton of levels. Oh, it's ridiculous. Why does that boss have almost 150,000 health? I don't even give a shit if it's a boss. It's still like, why? That is ridiculous for the amount of health, even for a boss. Alright. I don't care. There's just... I mean, there's just no other way to say it. It's just literally like 0.1% of that entire DLC is the reason why I'm not even gonna try to finish it right now. They're just gonna move on, I guess.
Indeed. The Inquisitor can attest that these artifacts still work if one knows how to use them.
What happens when Corypheus enters the Fade?
Why, he will gain his heart's desire and take the power of a god. Or, and this is more likely, the lunatic will unleash forces that tear the world apart.
I won't allow it. I can't.
Indeed, should Corypheus succeed, do not doubt you would be first to feel his holy wrath.
Pardon me, but does this mean everything's lost unless we get to the Illuvian before?
Corypheus has a head start, no matter how quickly our army moves.
We should gather our allies before we march. Can we wait for them? We should send our spies ahead to the Arbor Wilds.
Without support from the soldiers, you'd lose half of them.
Then what should we do?
You overcome it. All three of you together. Josephine, have our allies send scouts to meet us in the wilds. Liliana, your fastest agents will join them. Together, we'll have enough spies to slow down Corypheus' army until Cullen's soldiers arrive.
Such confidence. But the Arbor Wilds are not so kind to visitors. Old elven magic lingers in those woods.
We'd be remiss to not take advantage of your knowledge, Lady Morgan. Please lend us your expertise.
Is why I came here. Although it is good to see its value recognized.
Any further instructions, Inquisitor?
The Inquisition began as a handful of soldiers. Thanks to you, we're now a force that will topple a self-proclaimed god. You could ask for no finer counsel, no better guidance.
I speak for all of us when I answer. We could ask for no finer cause.
We'll hound Corypheus in the wilds before he can find the temple or the Illuvian.
Nothing I can do while that's loading.
Inquisitor,
How goes the battle, Captain?
the Red Templars fall beneath our blades, your worship. Commander Cullen says they're nearly finished. Our scouts saw Corypheus traveling towards an elven ruin to the north. We can clear you a path through his armies.
Is it done loading? Okay, it's done loading. Good.
Do only what we must. We need enough people for a celebration when we get back to Skyfall.
We will not fail you, my lord, no matter what comes. Andraste guide you, Inquisitor.
I wonder, is it Andraste your soldiers invoke during battle, or does a more immediate name come to their lips?
Another way to let people down if I falter. Thank you for the reminder.
'Twas not I who raised an army of faithful to storm this land, Inquisitor. But I digress. If your scouts report accurately, I believe these ruins to be the Temple of Mathal.
Which is?
A place of worship out of elven legend. If Corypheus seeks it, then the alluvian he covets lies within. Let us hope we reach this temple before the entire forest is reduced to ash.
Yeah, that would be a good idea. I mean, I'm just saying. Alright.
Your faith in your commander is well placed, Ambassador. Victory is all but in sight.
With Orlay's Imperial Guard joining us, it is never enough. Corypheus has been seen in the fray. Will we not consider moving further from the front line?
Dear Lady Montier, we cannot send our subjects where we ourselves fear to tread. All Thedas will see Orlais stand triumphant with the chosen of Andraste.
As Her Majesty wishes.
Okay. I'm still digging the shield I built. Okay, let's see. Where? Okay. Alright. Alright, see, let me load up the locale map out of my Dragon Age guide here. Okay, what am I looking at here? Okay, looks like there's no quest, no nothing, so it's just a straight get to the temple. Okay, straight get to the temple then.
Listen to how close the fighting has gotten. It will be worse ahead.
If the soldiers aren't careful with their flyers, they'll do Corypheus' work.
One last push and we can lick our wounds. I wonder if...
Okay, where am I? I gotta figure out where I'm supposed to go here. Ugh, lad weave, no way. Looks like I have to go this way. That is one massive log. Of course, that was one massive tree if that's where it came from. True, quite true. Hold up a sec. I just gotta know, what exactly would be an evil spatula? I mean, that's a crazy thing to ask, but an evil spatula just seems kind of strange. Okay, well, the first half of this stream was me getting my ass handed to me by the boss at the end of the DLC event again. Oh, okay. You know, that reminds me, the creator of SpongeBob. Creator of SpongeBob said he'd never. I don't know if it's a man. I don't remember if it's a man or woman off the top of my head. But the creator said that they couldn't understand it being popular because he said he literally set out to create the most annoying cartoon of all time, and they were amazed that it exploded in popularity. That was the story behind the creation of SpongeBob SquarePants.
Those were great words. They must be the last of those enslaved at Adamant.
If they are forced to obey him, death will be a blessing.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. I don't really watch SpongeBob. My sister does, but I mean, mostly because she has a 9-year-old, a 7-year-old, and a 5-year-old. Elf fruit basically grows everywhere.
Watch out. They've posted archers on the wall.
Yep. Nah.
But where did they come from?
By elves. It seems this temple of Mythar is not deserted after all.
Perhaps these creatures are the reason few return from the Arbor Wilds.
Technically, it would. I mean, the big umbrella it would fit under would be an action adventure game, and then it would fit on, and then underneath that it would be a Western RPG, because they kind of differentiate RPGs between the kind of stuff that comes out of China, Korea, Japan, and the stuff made here in America and Europe. So this would be, the big category would be an action adventure game, then it would fit under that as a Western RPG, and then underneath Western RPG it would be a high fantasy themed action role playing game. So that's your answer there. Whoa, a Master Dragon Slayer around. Actually, to be honest, you're not wrong there, because Final Fantasy was one of the series that kind of was really the originator of the whole role-playing game genre. Because I mean, you had, honestly, out of Japan, it was Dragon Warrior. Well, as we know it, it's Dragon Warrior. As they called it, it's Dragon Quest. And then you have Final Fantasy, and those were the two that were really the originators of role-playing games. It's only really recently that the whole action adventure and the whole subgenre thing really started, because, I mean, originally there was like you only had like sports games, you had adventure games, you had text-based games, and role-playing games. I mean, the first-person shooter as even a game didn't really come about until Wolfenstein 3D and Doom in like 92, 93. So the shooter as a game and a genre didn't really exist in the 80s. In the 80s, it was predominantly text-based role-playing games and adventure games. So you're not wrong thinking of Final Fantasy when you hear people talk about role-playing games. Because Final Fantasy kind of like was one of the games that really popularized the genre. Oh, okay. You made me lose my train of thought. I hope you're happy. I forgot what I was doing. You distracted me. Although technically I don't really need much to get distracted, but... You know, I'll put it this way. If you're not like me and you didn't grow up with those being like the only kind of games that were really available and that thing, because you know, when I was younger, I think it was like Christmas of '86 or '87. Well, actually, there's a funny story behind that. It was either Christmas of '86 or '87. We were supposed to get a Nintendo, an NES. Me and my sister were supposed to get an NES for Christmas. Well, when my sister was putting something away in the attic, and this was around her birthday time, she found the NES that my mom had purchased for us that was supposed to be Christmas, and my sister brings it down, and my sister brings it down out of the attic, and she puts it on the table, and she puts it on the table right as we're about to have lunch, and she yelled at my mom, saying, "Why did you hide one of my birthday presents?" And my mom had this look on her face, and she just looked at my sister, goes, "Sorry, honey, I forgot." And then literally, as my sister's going away, putting it away, I hear my mom go into the kitchen, and she just looks at my father and goes, Well, we're gonna have to get him a new Christmas present." And Dad is like, "What? What are you talking about?" And Mom goes, "Our daughter found the Nintendo." And I just hear my dad, "Oh, son of a..." And then later on, I think the next year, I got whatever money I had for allowance, put it together, and got the Nintendo Power subscription. Well, the Nintendo Power subscription came with, at that time, it came with Dragon Warrior and Final Fantasy. And aside from the Mario cartridge, the Mario/Donkey Kong cartridge that came with the system, those were really the only two games I had at the time. So I kind of basically, when I was like 9 or 10, those were the two games I played. So, I kind of started out playing those role-playing type games where, that was the game. That's how you played the game. That's what the gameplay was. And so for me, it's not that difficult. If you had never played them before, and somebody gives you that, and that's like kind of your first game, yeah, it is a little hard to understand. God, I don't know what I'm gonna get rid of here to add those two in. You know what? When I was at Skyhold, I should have put away some of this armor. You know, you gotta love this game sometime. I love how it says unique shield, unique shield. Bioware, unique means there's only one of that item. I shouldn't have a unique shield if I have two of the same item. It's kind of misusing the term unique. Just saying, a little bit of a grammar problem there. Also, there's a bit of a problem saying that something is a rare item when I have 5 of them. The engine it uses. Honestly, I don't know what game engine this that Inquisition is running on. To be honest with you. Let me see if there's anything in here. Okay. Yeah, it's just It looks like it's on the Frostbite engine. Because the thing in the manual guide says Frostbite, powered by Frostbite logo, trademark Electronic Arts Corporation. So it's got to be the Frostbite engine then. That is one giant bird. Well, I mean, technically you're not wrong, because the developers that created the Frostbite engine usually do mostly first-person shooters, but what happens a lot in the gaming industry is like a developer or a publisher, more often a developer, will develop an engine and they will have the rights to that engine and they can do whatever they want to, but what'll happen is more often than not, the developer will develop an engine to make their games on, and the publisher will purchase rights to the engine and then will license the engine out to other developers, or like in EA's case, they own the people that made the Frostbite engine, so they have the rights to the engine, in a manner of speaking, and they use the engine for pretty much everything else that is under the EA umbrella. So the original development of the engine was done by a studio at EA that does the Battlefield series, but since EA owns them, EA basically is having all their other studios use the Frostbite engine as well, and BioWare is owned by EA, so there you go. Alright. Now, I need about 5 minutes to get a drink, so if you'll excuse me, I'm just going to take a short break here. What do I want? Not that one. Alright. We'll go with some mango orange juice. I just gotta shake it up a little bit. As it says right here, shake well before using. Alright, let's get back. Looks like I gotta go this way. Oh. I'm sitting over here swinging at the guy. What? Pressing the stupid button when I shouldn't have been. or as doing something when I shouldn't have done, in the words of One Direction. Story of my life. Let's see, is there a way I can go around here? Not fight?
Be the Temple of Mythal. Be ready. Corypheus will be there.
I hear fighting ahead.
Now, I've heard of it, but I don't think I'll really ever watch it. I mean, it's really the only song I like of theirs. Or the rest of them, I don't really care for.
They still think to fight us, Master.
These are but remnants. They will not keep us from the Well of Sorrows.
Well of Sorrows?
Be honored. Witness death at the hands of a new god.
It cannot be.
Across the bridge! Now!
That's how he stays alive. Well, again, this high fantasy setting. So any game that's kind of set in that high fantasy area, you know, it's going to have characters that are kind of similar to it, you know. Oh, and as for the record, Resident Evil will never be on this channel. Sorry, I can't stand survival horror games. They're not for me. They're not my kind of deal. No. So, survival horror will not be on this channel.
Lethal's sanctum. Let us proceed before Corypheus interferes.
You said Corypheus wanted an illuvium, but he mentioned a well of sorrows. Which is right?
I am uncertain of what he referred to.
They be the same. Could illusion translate into Well of Sorrows?
No. It seems an illuvian is not the prize Corypheus seeks. Yes, I was wrong. Does that please you? Whatever the Well of Sorrows might be, Corypheus seeks it, and thus you must keep it from his grasp.
I always did like Morrigan.
For Corypheus's people. I want to know how Corypheus returned to life. We saw him die.
And his life force passes on to any blighted creature, darkspawn, or Grey Warden.
So that's how the bastard survived, Hawk.
We'll find a way to stop Corypheus once we're done here.
'Tis strange. Archdemons possess the same ability, and still the Grey Wardens are able to slay them. Yet Corypheus they locked away. Perhaps they knew he could do this, but not how.
You know, the thing was for me is I played. Yeah, I think it was around. It was around the time I was getting out of high school when you know, Resident Evil and Silent Hill and all those type games came out. I played played some of the first Resident Evil, some of the first Silent Hill. I mean, it was playing some of those two games where I was just like, you know what, it was just, there was just something about it that I was just like, you know what, this sucks. I don't like this. And I could never really truly put my finger on what it was, but there was just something about those games where I was just like, I don't like this. So, yeah, I was at that point. I was just like, you know what, I'm not playing it. Now,
the Red Templars have already encountered the Temple's guardians.
Now, Civilization 2, on the other hand, yeah, well, let's just say there was a computer purchase made just for that game. Yeah, you know what? You might be right. It might have been the fact that there was just so many puzzles and just, I don't know, just, and it could have just been the fact that it's like literally around every corner. It's like, oh, they're trying to, oh, another jump scare. Oh, really? Gee, Morgan, did you figure that out all by yourself?
It appears the temple's magics are still strong.
Is this Elven? Does it say anything about this Well of Sorrows?
Atishor via Abalasan. It means enter the path of the Well of Sorrows.
There is something about knowledge, respectful or pure. Tis all I can translate. That it mentions the well is a good omen.
At least we know the Well of Sorrows was important.
Supplicants to Mathar would have first paid obeisance here. Following their path may aid entry.
A retreat to appease elven gods?
No, no way. No way, Spatula, no way. The Sims and Civilization are two completely opposite genres of games to start with, and they're just two totally different games. I mean, if you want to get an idea of what Civilization is, check out my... Oh, check out pretty much any one of my Civilization 5 playlists. I mean... No. Sims is best described... The Sims is best described as a people simulator. Whereas Civilization is turn-based strategy. And like I said, if you want to see what Civilization is like, just check out any of my Civilization 5 playlists. I've got a whole bunch of them. Actually, that reminds me, I need to get back to my Isabella playthrough. Yeah, at some point I will. Yeah, a people simulator and turn-based strategy are two completely opposite Diametrically opposed genres, actually, would be a good way to put it. It's my phone, it's totally automatic, and I'm flying up around. Alright. Let me...
Well done. Let's see what awaits.
Yeah. Something like that isn't a problem because it's like one of those, okay, that's the path of the faithful kind of deals.
Hold them off!
Oh, sure, you go pull him when I go do the shield thing.
Come on, my captain.
Hold a moment. While we wait, this leads to our true destination. We should walk the petitioner's path as before.
An army fights and dies for us. The longer we tarry, the more soldiers we lose outside. Let's jump down and be done with this place.
In this case, I must agree with you. This is ancient ground, deserving of our respect.
You see the urgency. We cannot find the Well of Sorrows unprepared.
We don't know what's behind those doors. They might have a reason for going another way.
Had they the option, they would have proceeded. That must lead to their goal.
Their goal, or yours?
There is a danger to the natural order. Legends walked Ladies once, things of might and wonder. Their passing has left us all the lesson. Corypheus would squander the ancient power of the well. I would have it restored. Trust us. Your supplies are stronger by now. And one must crush what does not understand. Elves, dragons. This is epic. We must spend the time, or be left with nothing more than one day.
She's got a point on that one.
It's said a great boon is given to those who use the Well of Sorrows, but at a terrible price.
What exactly did that altar say about the Well of Sorrows?
Like most elven writing, it was insufferably vague. The term I deciphered was halal shiramas, the sweet sacrifice of duty. It implies the loss of something personal. Yet the elves said,
I guess if I had to go with a favorite, it would have to be. I guess it would have to be out of 3 different genres: either sports, turn-based strategy, or role-playing. Because I mean, don't get me wrong, the action adventure of Assassin's Creed Syndicate isn't that bad either. It's just I kind of more prefer stuff along the lines of Civilization and the game I'm playing now, and MLB, which I really got to get MLB 15 done because MLB 16's coming out Tuesday. So.
My priority is your cause, but if the opportunity arises to save this well, I am willing to pay the cost.
Gain what?
That is what we must discover. The rituals may point the way. Will you abandon these rituals, Inquisitor? Think carefully. There is no return once we leap after the Templars.
Well, I don't know what these rituals are. Well, there used to be several. I mean, 10, 15 years ago, you had all kinds of MLB games. But, right now you've only really got 2. You've got RBI, which is kind of a strange story because RBI Baseball was originally an NES game, but somewhere along the lines, the RBI Baseball, the rights to the name to use it for a game, I got into some legal issues, and it wasn't until recently that MLB was able to get the rights. But right now, really all you've got is the RBI Baseball and MLB The Show. The main problem is you've got 2 choices. You got either, do you want a baseball sim or a baseball arcade? If you want baseball arcade, then you gotta go with RBI Baseball. If you want baseball sim, the only real game on the market for that is MLB The Show. Because the main problem is that it used to be you had the MVP baseball franchise from EA, you had High Heat Baseball, you had the precursor to MLB The Show, and I forget what it was called. And then you had the 2K games, which, quite frankly, they were panned by critically and commercially. They did not do well but yeah, the Sega games. Oh, they're not. The one baseball game I remember the most from the Sega Genesis games was called Tommy Lasorda Baseball. And then there was another one, I think it was called Extra Innings, and I'm not sure about that one. I just remember there being this one in the arcade, and I think it was Extra Innings that was like a combination of Tommy Lasorda Baseball and what was the, I forget what it was called, but there was this one game where it had regular baseball, and then you had this other kind of baseball league where it was like where you could use all kinds of power-offs. There were all these weird stadiums, and you could but I forget what that game was called, but it was like a combination of that game and regular baseball. But yeah, the one game from the Genesis era I do remember is Tommy Lasorda Baseball. Um... Okay, I think I need to... Fuck me! If I switch characters, I lose the whole thing. Ah! How the heck am I supposed to do this? I mean, the first one was kind of easy to figure out. This one, who knows?
Indeed. Time to proceed to the next ritual, I should think.
See, that one wasn't too bad. Now I just gotta get to the next one.
Yes.
Are you certain Corypheus is using the power of the Blight to make himself immortal?
Perhaps you forget. I was in Ferelden during the Fifth Blight. I have seen a true archdemon rage. How Corypheus gained the power to send his soul into blighted bodies, that is the real question.
You said this Mythal was worshipped.
So one assumes. What is a god but a being of immense power? The dread old gods were nothing more than dragons, after all. They rise as archdemons, and they die. Perhaps Mythal was a powerful elf, a ruler among her kind. History often plays storyteller with facts.
You admit lack of knowledge, and yet dismiss her so readily?
I do not dismiss her. I question her supposed divinity. One need not be a god to have value. Truthfully, I'm uncertain Mythal was even a single entity. The accounts are varied. As you wish. Will you abandon these rituals, Inquisitor? Think carefully. There is no return once we leap after the Templars. are close. There is but one more path to follow. Will you abandon these rituals, Inquisitor? Think carefully. There is no return once we leap after the Templars.
now?
Come, let us see if the doors have opened. Tis not what I expected. What was this chamber used for?
We're being watched.
Vernavis, you are unlike the other invaders. You stumbled down our paths at the side of one of our own. You bear the mark of magic, which is familiar. How has this come to pass? What is your connection to those who first disturbed our slumber?
They are my enemies, as well as yours.
I am called Abelas. We are sentinels, tasked with standing against those who trespass on sacred ground. We wake only to fight, to preserve this place. Our numbers diminish with each invasion. I know what you seek. Like all who have come before you, you wish to drink from the Vira Belasar.
The place of the Way of Sorrows. He speaks at the well.
It is not for you. It is not for any of you.
Solus, perhaps he'll listen to you. What shall I say, Inquisitor? Shall I sway him from a millennia of service by virtue of our shared blood? He clings to all that remains of his work, because he lacks the power to restore it.
So you're elves from ancient times, before the Tevinter Imperium destroyed Arlathan.
The Shemlen did not destroy Arlathan. We Elven warred upon ourselves. By the time the doors to this sanctuary closed, our time was over. We awaken only when called, and each time find the world more foreign than before. It is meaningless. We endure. The Vera Belisan must be preserved.
What is this Vera Belisan exactly?
It is a path, one walked only by those who toiled in Mithal's favor.
He speaks of priests, perhaps.
More than that, you need not know.
We did not come here to fight you, nor to steal from your temple.
I believe you. Trespassers you are, but you have followed rites of petition. You have shown respect to Mithal. If these others are enemies of yours, we will aid you in destroying them. When this is done, you shall be permitted to depart. And never return.
This is our goal, is it not? There is no reason to fight these sentinels.
Consider carefully. You must stop Corypheus, yes, but you may also need the well for your own.
I accept your offer.
You will be guided to those you seek. As for the Vera Belisan, it shall not be despoiled, even if I must destroy it myself.
Alright, I'm gonna stop here just for now because, you know, like I've told you before, the thing gets a little funky when I go over the 2-hour mark, so I'm gonna stop it here, and I'm probably gonna take like a half hour where, yeah, just, I don't know how long of a break I'm gonna take, but I got some stuff I need to take care of, so yeah, that's that. I'll see you a little bit later.